Hi, welcome to my video. Today we're going to be discussing the pros and cons of the Next Level Racing FGT cockpit. This is the cockpit I'm sitting in right now. So the first pro is value. So definitely you get a lot for your money with this cockpit. The MSRP is $500, and so with this you get the whole base to include wheels, pedals, a shifter, and the seat included. So there are a lot of cockpits where you can pay twice as much money and not even get a seat with it. So definitely you get a lot for what you pay here. Second is the dual position. So this supports both the Formula and the GT mounting style. I have mine in the GT style with the seat raised higher and the pedals lower. But you can also put it in the Formula style where the seat will be very down low on the floor and the pedals are raised high. Adjustability. So the mounting positions of the wheel and the pedals, it can both move forward and backward. It can adjust at angle, it can adjust at height. The seat can move forward and backward, so both my wife, who is significantly shorter than me, can sit here and still be able to use it properly. And also the back of the seat can angle forward or backward, depending on what you need for your comfort. And compatibility. So I have the Logitech G29 mounted on this right now, but it also has compatibility with Thrustmaster wheels and Fanatic wheels directly out of the box, all the holes pre-drilled. It also has support for direct drive wheelbases if anyone's got one of those. The butt kicker too. So on the bottom of this, there's an adapter to attach the butt kicker to. It's right in the middle of the bottom of the seat. So if you have one of those, you can put it up here. I hear they're great. I don't have one. Maybe I can get one in the future. It's easy to build. So if you saw my previous video, putting this together is pretty simple. It takes some time, but the instructions are there. It's all straightforward and you can get it done. The cushions. So this comes with a lumbar cushion for extra comfort. I've got mine right here. And actually the cushions are all removable too. So you can take out the foam inside, you can change the material of the fabric if you needed to, or to clean it. I actually have removed the cushion right here and put the lumbar cushion in because this is what I find to be the most comfortable. And wheels. I move this cockpit pretty much daily into the closet behind me. With the wheels, that'll make that a lot easier. The first con here is also the wheels. So this is compatible with wheels, but it doesn't actually come with them out of the box like the higher end cockpit, the GT Track. The wheels are an extra $50 and I'm trying to get some, but I actually can't even find any stores that have them in stock right now. The comfort. So I mentioned the lumbar cushion. I've done this because really I don't find this seat to be very comfortable. My back hurts after I'm in it for a little while. I'm really tall, maybe that has something to do with it, but just be wary, it may not be the most comfortable for you. The pedal mount. There is a GT pedal mount that is just to attach 2 bolts down to the front of the frame, but this is really a joke. The pedal plate has so much flex when you do that, it's practically unusable. So really there's only one pedal mount, it's the Formula mount, whether you're using the GT or the Formula seat position. Another issue with the pedal mount, this time the Formula pedal mount, is really it's not that stable. So the book mentions that you can't over tighten this area or you can actually damage the frame. With this little Allen wrench that they include you, I was actually able to start bending the frame on the pedal mount. So I had to back it off a little bit and not really put it as tight as I wanted to make it not flex. So that's the only place in the entire build where you're not really joining 2 pieces of metal together to make an extra strong joint. So I'm not sure why that was. They could have included just some metal sheets just to add to stiffen that up right there. But it is what it is. The brake mount, handbrake mount to be specific. So there is no handbrake mount in this. Now there is a shifter mount that you can put on the left or the right. And for some people, they'll be able to mount a handbrake to the shifter. I know Fanatic products can do that. But if you need a separate handbrake mount, this cockpit doesn't have one for you. Symmetry. So this has to do with a bit the build quality. So some places, say on the left and the right of the seat, the spacing on each side is really not even. This is not a piece that I put together. It's already where the seat was already partially built, the seat base. Some of the products just don't line up. Same thing up in the front with the pedal plate. The holes that you can align them to, if you slide it all the way to the end of the hole on both sides, it really won't be even across at all. So some things just aren't perfectly symmetrical with this build. no deals on this product generally. So this is $500. It's pretty much $500 across every store. In my last video, I did give a link. I was able to find a better price on this, but now that I go back and look at it, that price and that website are no longer selling this product. Wheelbase flex. So here I have the entry level G29 like I mentioned, but there is some flex in this. So side to side, you can see this is the mount that's moving. Forward and backward, it's moving. At an angle, moving a little bit. Now it's not significant and probably will be fine. I've seen people racing with just wheel stands that have significantly more flex than this. But if you're expecting this to be perfectly static, especially if you're getting it for direct drive wheelbase, that it's not. So there is a little bit of flex to be aware of. And finally, there's also flex in the pedals. So even though I have the pedals mounted, like I mentioned in the formula position, the GT position was unusable, there is still a little bit of movement. So there's 4 bolts holding the angle plate to the frame, and then there's 4 more bolts holding the pedal plate to the angle plate. This works pretty well. It works for me, but there is just some flex. You can definitely feel it moving. So if you're expecting, again, completely static, a movable frame, this is not for you. So thanks for watching, everyone. I've discussed the pros and cons of this wheelbase. There'll definitely be more videos to come. I'm expecting to get my Fanatic equipment actually in just the end of this week now. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to see more. And remember, stay terrible out there.